What is going on, guys? Welcome back, Commentary Free. If you follow me on Twitter, you know, had a tornado this morning, and I thought to myself, I hope EA doesn't do anything stupid during this time because, you know, I wouldn't be able to make a video on it. And even if I did, YouTube still has to approve it because, you know, we've got children in our community, literally having pool parties. With that said, I saw this, and I said to myself, man, I know I've seen this before. Peter sends me an email and says, you know that they copied this right out of Madden 11 for the Nintendo Wii, right? And I was like, you know what? That is where I've seen it before. You know, the problem with EA is I don't think there's any creativity. I don't think there's any plan. I think they wait until something's been out of the game for so long they can add it back in and people feel like it's new. This gameplay does have a benefit. The benefit to me is that it's blending mobile into console. This is going to release tomorrow, and they said there's going to be some cross-integration. I love that. Let me commend EA for that. Because what I would hope is that ultimately we can get something like this, and you can have a situation where somebody goes into their Madden mobile game and says, you know what, this game's fun to play. Let me try the console version. Load up the console version and say, hey, what's this franchise mode? Let me give this a shot. And maybe the franchise gamers can have mobile applications that can help us run our franchise. Wouldn't it be nice to get to that point? I mean, EA did promise us that before with a website that's just been an absolute train wreck. In fact, they've shut it off for NCAA 14 and never brought it back online despite all the petitions. For all of you that think petitions work, it's not the way to go. However, I do just want to say, there's some steps in the right direction here, but the problem is EA never completes the right direction. Because what they should be doing is adding new things in the game, not rehashing old things. And you're never going to get a game better if you don't have a process to move forward and go forward. Move forward, go forward. EA doesn't do that. EA moves very little and stays in the same place. Even yesterday, when they came out and talked about all the things for franchise, there's not a plan. There's no 3-year, there's no 5-year. Okay, instead of going and putting in this, instead of going and putting in Superstar KO, we don't need more fantasy football. We need more simulation football. We need more realistic football. That game could have easily been scaled back to this, and I think a lot of people would have enjoyed it. Instead, we get something for the lowest common denominator. Superstar, arcade, flashy. You know what? The game has enough arcade in it as it is. So I gotta say, I do like some of the steps they're taking, but overall, they've got a long way to go to get a product that people are going to enjoy. They're trying to cater to way too many people, and they're not making a product people enjoy. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out. I will be back in the week with more commentary.